And just like that, it's day 54. Friday, May 8th, day 54. We are stuck in this still with no end in sight. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Next Thursday is my limit. Whether we'll get to go to Savers or not by then, I have no idea. Because you remember, Savers is the harbinger of the end. Not of doom, but of the end of this shutdown. So there's Luna. Hi, Luna. Bye, Luna.
Bye.
All right, let's go see what's going on outside here. We have Austin tonight.
Hello. I know I'm not.
I have easy access to make fun of him. It's a great day.
He was written out of the show last night, but he's back.
I've been in the past 2 episodes.
Yeah, you've been working.
I've been walking. I've been making bacon.
That's right.
Making the cheddar.
How are y'all doing?
Tired. Busy
Yeah.
day.
We're going to shoot a few moments here before we go make some dinner. And sit down.
For dinner tonight.
Yeah, breakfast for dinner.
Okay. I'll make you something different.
Oh,
Whatever you want.
something different? You want to make fun of her?
Mm-hmm.
She would make fun of you. She would go,
I don't do that.
Stop making fun of my laugh. Why do you do that? It's also got control. If things are funny, things are funny.
So is this like a Tinkerbell doll?
No, she's
What?
not bathing.
No, she looks like Tinkerbell.
This is my childhood
That's
Barbie.
I think I have a picture of Suzanne Summers in that exact swimsuit.
Yeah.
That is supposed to be Barbie, but it's not Barbie because
Is it Stephanie?
Rachel renamed
This is
her.
my favorite
It's
Barbie.
Stephanie.
They're all named Stephanie.
Can we talk about this guy's pants?
Her outfit
What
is
are those?
bins out
Okay,
here.
this
We're
is-
gonna dig
this
and
is
find
good.
out.
What are those pants?
They're
Corduroy?
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my
I hope that's the
goodness.
zipper.
Yeah.
Kids.
You guys don't know Monty Python, do you?
Oh my god.
There's a sketch where this guy he's looking for a license for his pet, and all of them are named Eric.
All of them?
Eric the cat, Eric the dog, and Eric the bee.
My favorite childhood names for playing house and Barbies were Stephanie and Crystal.
Where did Stephanie
very
come from?
basic.
We know from a long scene in this series
I
that
don't know where
we know what
Stephanie
Crystal
came
came
from. I just
from.
like that name. Don't all little girls have a favorite name? That's
This
not fair.
this is I've decided.
Ryder.
No, I'm gonna name this guy.
That's Ken.
No, it's
You can't read
Ken.
it's Barry Manilow.
No.
You with that stupid name.
Look at his perfectly coiffed hair.
Yeah, it's so
Ken
70s.
dolls were only good during this time.
Well, anytime
he-
they tried to make a Ken with combable hair, it didn't work out.
No.
It looks ugly.
And
You know,
new Ken. I don't like the new
He
Ken.
does
at
kind of
all.
look like me in the sense that he
I
has
think that new Ken
very
looks
light
too
hair
feminine, like way
and
too
naturally dark eyebrows.
Put it next to your head.
Well, let me show.
Well,
There
that's
you go.
because this one is like the Malibu Ken.
Yeah, his
He's a
hair's-
sun
his hair's normally
bleached.
brown.
It's normally
'Cause-
dark, but he's supposed to be in the sun all summer.
Yeah.
I have a lot of people
He's a
who,
beach Ken.
even though I've stopped dyeing my hair, people think it was the opposite. A lot of people at work think I naturally have black hair, and I dyed it blonde because of my eyebrows. They say, "Oh, your brows are dark. Your
Yeah,
hair."
you've always had darker eyebrows.
I have dark eyebrows and light hair. That's
This
just
is the stupidest conversation we've
Okay,
had.
let's try.
My natural hair isn't even a color anymore. I've never even seen it because I've dyed my hair too much.
I had a guy come
know
up
what
to
it
me.
is.
He wanted to give me a pamphlet. He said, "Can I give you this pamphlet?" I said, "Bro, sure."
oh
That's
my
funny,
god.
Dad.
no,
That
it
was
isn't.
kind of funny.
All right, let's do the thing. What do we gotta do?
Today,
Yes.
Josie and I get to do the last of our
Surprise.
Barbie mystery envelopes.
Okay, so let's pick the envelopes first, okay?
Can I open
Which
one?
one do you want to pick? Yes, you can have the extra one.
Oh, you're in on the
Oh,
action.
God.
He gets to do one
Ugh.
review.
I hope I get a
Pick two.
combable can.
When do you go back to Target?
Oh.
Be nice. When do you pick two?
She's just mad because she's
Put it in
not
front of you.
essential.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
pick another one. Putting two in front of you. Austin, pick one.
This is it, combable can.
And I got two.
No, we are not keeping combable Ken.
Okay, Josie goes first. Open
I go
one.
first?
We'll go back and forth. And Austin will go last.
Okay,
Say the best for last. Maybe he's got something good over there.
it's a combable can.
It's a
One
combat
Josie
Carl.
did it. Oh, it's a
Heads on
vintage
backwards.
one. Isn't that Malibu?
It is, yeah. It's like a
Looks
beach
like
Barbie.
her.
She's looking
I have
directly
no
at you.
clue.
That's what
Yeah.
Malibu does.
Yeah.
You gotta put her on the camera
Is there a
here.
date? Look at like.
She's pretty.
Don't the
She's
feet
pretty.
they print the date on?
The feet.
No.
The feet are so small.
Oh,
No.
Stupid.
I don't know, Bobby.
No, it's on
She
the
needs
back.
hair love and an outfit.
1966.
Yeah,
We'll
that's-
say
yeah.
that.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
generic body.
Oh, yeah, that
definitely
Do the-
a 70s
do the
Barbie.
knees
It looks
bend?
Like Malibu's face. Oh yeah, they all always do that.
Ugh. It's not,
Put that in the
sounded
camera.
aggressive.
Give us some of that clicking.
I love that.
Yeah.
Can you go to YouTube and type in Barbie clicking?
Oh,
and
I'm
get that
sure.
right now?
ASMR.
Okay,
ASMR was
this
it?
one has clothes on.
ASMR.
Oh, she's a little newer. She's more of like a 90s. And oh, look at her cool hair. She has a orange streak,
A purple streak.
Oh wait, I never realized how
tinsel.
different the
and
faces
tinsel.
are.
Yeah, Barbie
Look
gets
at
a
her bright
facelift every few
lips.
years.
Let me
Well,
see.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is 70s. This is 90s.
Oh, this one's way better. There's too much like makeup on
No,
this one.
she's
What's wrong with her
pretty,
lips and
too.
eyes?
Yeah, the
She's
beach girls were
gorgeous.
natural.
Look at
They're
her
at the
lips.
beach. You don't wear
They
makeup
look,
at
they
the
look
beach.
like regular people. She looks way overdone. Way too
So
done
Austin
up.
likes the natural.
As mentioned
Nothing
earlier,
wrong with a girl getting gussied up to go out.
We were on
She
the
looks like Queen
we're on
Amidala.
the hunt for a possible suitor for our Ken doll. So that's the plan here.
That's a pretty good one, that vintage looking one.
That's Malibu Barbie.
This is Malibu Ken. Did we just have that
Yeah.
discussion?
What does she eat for lunch, Austin?
Might be a good
A
suitor.
Malibu Eater.
That was a
Let's see them
setup for
together. Do
you.
they look like a good couple to you?
Yeah, all
When she's
men
all
should have a
pretty.
woman next to him that's nude.
Well, she'll be dressed and her hair will be
Oh.
done.
Does she like corduroy? I have bad news.
What
for
woman doesn't? They go ving ving when you walk, ving ving.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
who wants to go next?
Ken
Sophie?
looks like
I'll
he's
go.
wearing a thrift store couch on his pants.
Shut up!
It-
Stop
it-
making fun of Ken. This wasn't close. Oh my god, that's a look. I don't know if I agree with it, but
Oh no.
What is that?
Oh my god.
Hey, this is
What
for
the
sure.
what?
Late 90s, early 2000s
Look,
here.
Oh my God, wait,
chest
she can't.
is all like slingy.
look,
what
wait,
the?
wait. Also, leg
oh.
over, leg over.
Let me see.
Oh no.
Woo! She's
Wow.
very
Flexible.
flexible.
That was dated the day it came out.
Wait, can we put her in the splits?
I kind of like her.
She listens to the Spice Girls,
Yeah.
and she likes to have pizza rolls
This
and
is like-
Capri Sun.
This is like something you'd see it like as a parody of the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
She's definitely top heavy.
Was she like a dance Barbie or something?
I don't know.
Like Twist and Groove Barbie
Yeah.
or something. I remember some of the
Her
names.
hair's really soft.
Barbie.
Can we talk about her
Oh my God.
hashtag
Huh.
sweater thing?
I like her outfit. I think it's groovy.
It's
Oh
got
my
symbols on
God.
it.
She's cute. These are good ones.
Wait, no, it's mom's turn.
Okay.
You're last, Austin.
Okay.
You're coming, Austin. You're
Oh
coming.
boy.
She's naked.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Naked.
I see makeup.
Uh-oh. Is this one gonna have some competition?
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
This girl's fake. Okay, wait. Okay, so she has pretty hair.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Nice body. Everything
Yeah.
looks really good. Are you ready?
Whoa! Look at
that
her.
makeup.
Oh. She looks like
What
Stinky
year
Pete
is
at the end of Toy
that?
Story 2.
She looks like domestic abuse Barbie.
Oh my god.
She has it
Wow.
on heavy.
This is.
It goes up to her eyebrow.
She looks like Gene Simmons.
I
It looks like
it.
she's trying to be a superhero with a painted on mask.
Oh my.
I like it. She's just a little colorful. Let me see, because you know I'm all about the crazy eyeshadow when
The
I do
legs
my makeup.
bend.
Yeah, she's definitely.
Man.
I would say 90s or yeah, probably
90s. Oh yeah, 90s. Just look at her.
You know what you could do on your Instagram is put pictures of these and you would know them in an instant. Your people would know
Yeah.
them.
Makeup. Wow, she has to have a purple outfit to go.
She
with
would be in a
purple
fail
eyeshadow.
video.
right.
Oh,
Okay, Austin. it's up to
Last
you.
one.
There's no Kens here. I think I have a Ken.
Oh,
I think
think
I have
so?
a Ken. Okay.
peek in. What do you see?
Oh, I think Ken's a woman now. Hold on.
Okay. So it's a female.
What on earth?
Clothes or
Oh,
no clothes?
she's. I mean,
No clothes.
why does she have like?
Those are drawn-on panties. Those were a thing for a
Oh.
while.
Okay, 1966.
They all say that.
She has a
That's
wedding
Venice-
ring and she's blingy,
Oh, bling's good.
which should give you the idea of a very blingy head.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, she's 90s
she
for
looks
sure.
Late 80s.
Because she has those like
No, late 80s.
big hair in the front.
Yeah, she has like the.
Wow, that is an aggressive earring.
She looks like an 80s like mall singer, like Tiffany.
You got to
Right,
put her up in the
big
camera.
Show her.
Big earrings.
Oh, she's got the big side bangs, the long hair,
Late
with the
80s,
fancy
like
earrings.
88.
I like her. She's doable.
She seems your
She's
style.
gonna be pretty after she's cleaned up. This was a good haul.
This is, I don't know what this is. What you do this. This one's really embarrassing. I thought that
I
one
like
was
her
a
the
bit
best.
overdone with the makeup, but she's fine now. There's no contest compared
Oh,
to
I don't know which
Gene
one I like
Simmons
best.
here.
Probably that one too. But I kind of am digging this weird chick.
Oh
I think
my
after she's
god.
cleaned
No,
up, she's
I
gonna
like
be really
these
pretty.
These two are my favorite. They're pretty.
What do you think, Austin? Who's the best?
Well, she looks like an older
Who's the best?
Well, she looks like an older Barbie. Like her hair's lightning. She has a wedding ring. She's later in life. She knows who she is.
Middle-aged Barbie?
Yeah.
Would you play with me? I'd play with you so hard.
Okay, so you're
Would you
gonna
play
name
with
which
me?
ones? You always have to
Down now. Down
say
now.
Barbie if you want.
Let's wait to brush her hair and see if she screams Barbie.
Would you
All right,
play with
pick another
me?
one and name it.
Well, I feel like you can't name that one because it's so
I'd play
iconic.
with me so
it's
hard.
Malibu Barbie. That's like if you named the zebra-striped Barbie. Clarissa.
What do you want to name, Austin? Which
I
one?
get a name. I want to name that one.
You wanna name
Oh,
this?
Simmons.
No.
Give it a good name.
Jean is a
Let me
works for
name-
both
okay.
genders name.
What's a clown-related name? Could we name one like P.T. Barnum?
Like Toodles,
Toodles. I like Toodles. This is Toodles.
Clowny.
Ooh,
I'm naming
the
this one
worst.
Kimberly. Kimberly just looks like somebody that work out.
Nightmare Fuel? I don't
is,
know what
like,
you do with this
crazy,
doll.
Man, she can do it all.
Mom's just gonna toy around with that doll.
That's so funny.
She is crazy. Like she can do it all.
She
I'm
doesn't have
double jointed
that.
Barbie.
5 points of articulation this pathetic Barbie has.
Okay, Kimberly.
I don't know what to name this one. It's up in the air if this is Barbie or not. We have to make sure we have to like brush her hair and like put her in an
She
outfit
needs
and
a
then put her in
hairdo.
pen,
She needs to
and
be
then
washed.
At that point, we'll be able to tell if she's Barbie. That's
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. She might be Barbie.
How about Autry?
Autry or
Yeah.
Audrey?
No, Autry.
No,
is
that's not a
Autry?
name.
Like Gene Autry? I don't know what
Like
it's doing.
Gene
I
Autry?
Yeah.
don't know what's happening.
Okay.
No,
That's
no,
okay.
no, Mom.
I like
no.
I would name her. I would name that doll Loretta.
No.
No.
I like Autry.
If we
I like Autry.
I'll just think of Gene
Josie, you
Autry.
have to put a stop to this madness.
It's what spoke to him.
No,
God.
no, the doll doesn't speak. It wails.
if
Her
we
name is
can if we
Autry.
can name the dolls anything, then this doll's Wilbur.
Wait, can I see?
Your name is
Hold on.
silly.
Hold on. Wait, I can name
No.
I like Autry. That's
Gertrude.
different. Not Gertrude. No, no, no.
No?
I'll give you Autry. But that's the only one you're getting.
Okay.
And Kimberly. And
That doll is always leaving, so you name it Felicia.
Can we name him Mr. Roy?
Mr.
That's Ken.
No, Corduroy.
Oh my God.
No.
You disappoint me.
You're done. You got your doll name.
Yeah, no, we're done. No, why would you? We'll change it in private. He doesn't have to.
Autry?
So
I like
it's
that.
5 dolls total. Two misses,
Throwing on me.
3 strikes, right?
What are you even saying? Are you speaking English?
Like those 2 duds, right? The one with the makeup.
She's really pretty. Just because she has a lot of makeup,
Don't
I like
be mean
her.
to her.
Picture her hair done and clothes. She's gonna be great. Maybe she's just a night on the town type of gal. Okay.
The worst part of town.
Shut up. Don't be mean to her.
Okay, and this chick with the jewelry, she needs a name.
Karen.
I'm not
Stephanie.
gonna say it. No, we have a Stephanie.
Wait, hold on. I can name one. I just have to think a little more.
Did you name her?
No, I don't want to name her.
You guys are bad at this. I have 10 names in my head quickly.
Barbie?
Wait, wait.
Name her Barbie?
Then shoot out
No.
some names and maybe one will click.
How about we need like a more middle-aged name.
What about?
Should she be a
Middle-aged?
Mrs.?
What's a middle-aged name?
Should she be Mrs.?
He means names that were popular in like the 70s and 80s. So now they be middle aged.
How about Rosencrantz? Mrs. Rosencrantz.
Everything you say upsets me.
Oh my gosh.
Everything.
So crazy.
I have unique Barbie names.
Yeah,
Barbara.
unique.
Not quite
No,
Barbie.
we have a Barbara.
No, we
The
don't.
fake superstar Barbie. We named her Barbara because she's
Okay,
a knockoff.
do you have a Delilah? in
You'll
your
never
collection?
remember all these names without writing them down.
I
She's pretty
remember.
good about it.
I remember.
Wait, what about
And who else remembers? Pepperidge Farm.
Queen named the
about
Barbie Unit 75632?
Yes, 655-321.
She named her
What's her name?
Pepper.
Okay.
Pepper.
Pepper's
Fine.
cute. Okay, the middle-aged mom needs a name.
Rachel.
Well, I'll take middle-aged.
Dorinda.
I was starting to consider myself on the other end of that
Deborah.
spectrum, so I'll take the
I
middle-aged.
like Deborah.
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 There you go.
You can
Deborah.
call her Debbie.
Yeah, I like Deborah. Okay, fine, Deborah.
We can't
This
name
is
her
the
yet.
dumbest conversation ever. Renaming dolls.
Okay, so now we have
This
what,
is
one?
killer content, you guys.
Okay, how about
No, no names until she's pretty and we decide if she's Barbie or not.
That one's gonna be Barbie.
Maybe.
I'm gonna call her Malibu Barbie, but she's
Yeah,
gonna be Barbie.
Malibu.
What if
Malibu's
she gets dressed and then we put her next to Ken and it just doesn't work? You know?
They totally
Nothing.
work.
Nothing works.
Out
with
of
that
all
kid.
these girls, this one and this one look the best with him because they're the right time. These chicks are way too.
Where's that
90s.
posable Barbie? Put her in the middle.
We need to get them all pretty and dressed
Yeah,
up. We need
sorry.
Here, posable Barbie. There it is.
No,
Let me see,
no,
let me see.
I refuse
Can I
that
see
you put
Mr.
this on
Data?
camera.
Of your
Can I
dad,
see
and
this
it's
video?
very.
I hate it. I hate it.
Now, what line is this from? This isn't Playmates. This is too nice.
Let's dress
Is
up
this
and make
Sideshow?
it.
Like
I
oldie
have no
Sideshow?
idea.
I don't
Is it
want
marked?
in the house.
I don't know. It's really high
I'll
quality.
get it.
Let me see.
That's a lot of work.
Dragon Models Ltd.
I have no idea.
What is this from?
Well, Dragon made military figures, so maybe Playmates bought the Dragon body and co-opted it for... Because once they're in uniform, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I didn't know Data.
Because the McCoy down there is just as posable.
I didn't know Data was so built.
He's a perfect specimen.
He's
He's fully functioning.
This is disturbing. This is. I don't know if Data translates well to doll form. He's kind of strange. I really.
Oh, I thought it was Mark Zuckerberg.
I'll be honest. I don't think any Star Trek character translates to. It's not really a doll line. It's better as figures or model kits, right? Like who wants this?
I don't know.
Like if you have the whole next gen crew.
I
as
got them at a
dolls,
thrift store for like
what
$2.
do you do with them? They just kind of sit there. You don't have a ship.
You have adventures
or-
and you play with them or something.
Oh.
Look, he's got bendable toes.
It's really creepy. This is the type of body you would give to a military doll. Because in uniform, you'd want lots of movement, and you wouldn't see any of this. But even like, I'm imagining the skin tight next gen uniform, and it's not pretty.
No.
It's not.
Are you going to buy me Data and Redemption?
It's a little pricey, so
You're a working guy. What's $300?
it's a little pricey. I can get you the Benzite.
I have Mordok the
I can
Benzite.
do a Benzite.
Rachel, are you ready to go make dinner?
Josie's bringing out clothes to dress these Barbies right now. Look at her. Look at her
Oh.
right now.
Oh, she's got all these clothing.
Oh no. Look at this. Why don't you just leave that stuff out here for a while? Well, I guess you're out of dolls to
Big
open.
yawn. I want to go get dinner in a minute.
Here she is.
Good morning.
Oh my god.
I think we're dressing dolls.
Okay, well, how about this? I will take a break on the camera. I will go start dinner because those potatoes take a while, and then I will come back and see how you're doing.
Perfect.
Barbie, close. We go in. Austin has dressed a doll for the
my
first
first
time.
ever Barbie.
You want to show off what you've done here?
It's really
Oh.
Doesn't match at all.
Look at that
The-
doll.
You know,
it's the ugliest
Just
thing
show
I've
it to
ever
us.
seen.
Oh, yes.
Okay, if you took the red jacket off, I could deal with the purple. and blue.
Yeah,
Her breasts are popping out of her
they're,
top.
they're loose in the top. So you need to scoot up her front area.
no. She says, Bobby, you better get packing and get in your van because she's gonna take your man.
Wow.
Wow.
I hate
Yeah, this. Look at the way it reinforces.
This is Jolene. You should have named her
shoulder.
Jolene.
Yeah.
Jolie.
She gonna take your man.
She goes, Ken's, line up. Line up, Ken's. She's here.
There's not
She's
multiple
here.
Kens.
She's here and she makes all the Kens squeal. Look at that jacket.
That was bad.
Look how look, shoulder
You
pads.
could have at least
in
put
and-
the Luke Perry jacket on her.
No, this shoulder it really brings out her inner.
It doesn't. It's hideous.
Where's the water? You brought it out?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, I'm gonna start with this one's hair.
Okay, the Barbie madness continues as dinner has been started.
Yay.
Oh, look at this thing.
The long-awaited return of CRIBS is coming back, so I'd like to pass it to myself at a secret location. Do you want to talk about what he's doing first? Does that not seem more?
We'll do it on the show in a minute.
Okay.
This is Cribs.
Thanks, me. Feels so good to do that. I'm back. It's been too long since I've done Cribs, so I complained until we found another thing to talk about. This is my father's unhealthy obsession. It should go in a creepy basement with some weird dim lights, but instead it's in our living room / bedrooms.
We're in California. There are no basements. They're very rare here.
We don't have basements.
Basements
Or
are
we
made
have
for tornado
attics.
country.
We don't have anything. We just have this boring house and a lot of rocks outside.
Now, there are 3 cases, but you're only going to do
I'm
one.
only going to do one because I haven't seen this movie since I was like 9, and
We should watch it tonight.
Absolutely not. And I know that if I say too many things wrong, I'm going to kill him
There's
a little bit.
no wrong answer.
So are we starting at the top?
We can start at the top if you want
There's
it.
some, I think these are books, right?
Oh, books, yes.
There's some books.
Yeah, that's The Back to the Future Ultimate Visual History by Michael Klestorin, the Bible of Back to the Future, signed by the man.
period.
I like him.
Then we also got a game of Yahtzee.
Yes.
A pop
That was an
vinyl.
amazing birthday present.
A pop vinyl.
Yeah,
And this hat.
yeah,
Isn't this from the second one?
yeah.
So what is it doing on the first
The
shelf?
first case is 90% first film. But the
Except for
top is
that
just
part.
ketchup. Well, the top, it's supposed to be in the case with all that, but there's no room.
Okay. So let's start at the first shelf here.
First shelf.
There's a lot of things. I couldn't tell you what most of them are or the relevance. There's this watch. Am I allowed to touch things?
Yeah, you're allowed
There's
to
this
touch
watch.
things.
Is it a calculator?
Yes.
Oh, it's a calculator. That's kind of cool. I assume that Marty McFly wore this at some point in the movie.
Yes.
Okay.
Not that exact one, but close enough that I didn't have to pay a lot of money.
Okay. There's some stickers, I think, right?
Yes.
That's a sticker. Wow, I think this is older than me. Am I right?
That sticker's from 1985.
Is it really? And
Well,
you
yeah.
never used it?
No.
He'll be older than her.
That's just saying it's old, yes.
You dorky dude didn't put that on, like, your jacket and we're like, hey girls, look at my sticker. I watched Back to the Future.
Look, they're different.
They are. I've been Back to the Future. On July 3rd, I'm going back to... Ugh.
And look at the button next to
Ow.
it there.
On July... Wait, why are there so many different days?
This is the first button. See, the logo is not the right color.
Yeah, it's blue.
The movie was deemed to be so good, they moved up the release.
Wow, that's just incredible. We've got a little video camera. It's like this one, but tinier.
Yeah, Marty's JVC.
There's a backpack.
Well, Doc's JVC. Yeah, that's the Hot Toys, Marty,
Why is there only one strap?
because he only uses one strap.
I don't know they made backpacks with one strap. There's a button. Wow, these are everything here is dusty.
Well, yeah, it's... What am I going to do?
Corona, skateboard company. Not much to talk about here. Just a lot of.
What about that tape? Remember doing
This-
tapes?
this
Well, that's a
one?
cassette tape. That's the cassette soundtrack tape my mother bought me.
Is this the video?
Yeah, that's the beta tape that my mother bought me in 1986.
Wow, this is premium dork content.
That TV guide is signed by Justine Bateman and Tinny Others from Family Ties.
But not Michael J.
No,
Fox?
he signed his own photo, which then got destroyed in a move.
Oh.
Yeah, my life sucks.
Ouch. He
What
never
a-
got anything else signed by him?
No. No.
Yeah,
What about that
yikes.
T? What do you think that T is?
That's from the license plate.
That is from the license plate on the car from Universal Studios.
This is a shrine.
Yeah.
This
Now-
is how you summon Michael J. Fox with these items.
Yes, and then next to the T, you'll never guess what that is.
The
Yes,
piece of
that
paper?
label thing.
I have no clue.
That is the crime scene tape from where my father was murdered.
Sorry, what? This thing?
Your
This
grandfather, yes. Your grandfather was murdered in a robbery at a store, his
thing? And
store.
you took a piece of it?
Well, what was I going to do? Now it's like priceless, right?
And you put it with something Back to the Future related?
I didn't want to forget where it was.
Okay, so when I remember, let's.
Yep.
This looks like a shrine.
And I had
A piece of a crime scene.
and I had no idea that in part 2, part of the plot would be Marty's dad gets murdered.
Ah, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's
It's
there.
part of your history and
Scares
heritage,
me.
like the clock. That's your mother's wedding ring. It's there for safekeeping because her fingers got all screwed up.
Wait, does she not wear it?
Well, it
My
shouldn't be.
fingers are swollen. I'm afraid I'll have to have it cut off. I don't know. I'm retaining water. See, it's all. Yeah.
Oh my
It's a fat
god,
girl thing.
it's a shrine. It's a weird, creepy shrine. Next
You
thing
know
you know,
what
there's
they
gonna be a vial of your blood in there.
Well, I'm dead. You can put my ashes next to it.
No, there's no blood. I had to think about it. There's no blood.
We were
at the Bass Pro Shop a few episodes ago, they had silicone wedding wings meant for
Yeah.
like
Sorry.
swimming and
Repeat that.
nature.
Repeat that. Did you say
Just cut it off,
silicone?
It's no big deal.
Yeah, my wife will be receiving a silicone wedding ring for
Oh,
$12.95.
hey Austin, what do you spray on your body to make yourself smell good?
Peppermint Winterland for
No.
Bath and Body Works.
does.
No, I mean,
He got really very specific on you.
no, I mean like the type of thing that you're using. It smells nice. It's a.
What do men wear?
Oh, she wants to tease the way you say fragrance.
Oh, no, I know. A cologne, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm screwing with you today. I'm playing with you.
Every day he gives
Don't
me
you-
more reasons to beat
hey,
him
I'm
up.
famous now. I'm famous. You'll understand in a minute. I'm a famous dude now.
Okay.
Moving on. That's not Back to the Future. That's Teen Wolf.
Yeah, from 1985, starring Michael J. Fox.
So if we're doing all Michael J. Fox stuff, where's your Homeward Bound merchandise? Huh?
I told you the first case is mostly 1985. What about that photo?
This one?
Do you know what that is?
Are you in it somewhere?
Yeah.
Can I guess which one's you?
Yeah.
You're the one with the dorky hat on.
No.
No? You're that one.
Yes.
That's my second guess.
I had a.
I thought maybe you weren't as emo. You're a little more dorky. No.
I bought a gray jumpsuit and dyed it black, and I wore it on our Universal Studios in excursions. That's us on the clock tower before it
I
burned
feel
down.
like if I were alive when you were a teenager, I would have beat you up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like I think I just would have beat you up all the time.
You didn't do Marty's truck. Look how great that is.
Yeah.
That's
super
the
great.
only
We're
piece.
boring everybody, so I'm
That's
trying
the
to.
only piece of merchandise from the first film.
Mhm.
That's it.
That's it.
Mhm.
Well, then what do you explain all of this?
It's just. Well, the doll came out 5 years ago.
But it's still from the first one.
I'm talking about from 1985.
Oh, you and I 1985, 1985, 1985. Calm down. It's 2020. Okay, moving on. We've
okay.
got some pop vinyl, some action figures, an empty bottle of Pepsi, and some gigantic Playmobil figures, just like huge. Why are they not normal sized? I couldn't tell you.
They're made for adult collectors. They didn't want anybody mistaking them for kids. But those did come out. I got them right over there.
And down here, what is this?
That is a giant button of Michael J. Fox I bought at a swap meet in 1985.
At a swap meet in 1985.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hang this up?
I wore it on a jacket.
Oh no! You're kidding. This gigantic thing you put on your jacket,
Well, yeah, it's a big button. You wear it on your jacket, right?
Mom.
I didn't know him then.
You are a dork. I don't want to touch anything else down here. Because
You can touch anything you want.
It's disgusting.
Oh, because it's dirty. It's
Yeah,
dusty.
It's disgusting.
I made that. It's a replica of Marty Sat from Part 2. I just made it.
Wow. Wait, is there a Coke in there?
Yeah.
Dad!
What's wrong?
That's how old is that?
That's the Stranger Things Coke. From the season 3 that takes place in 1985 when they see Back to the Future.
But you kept the liquid in it?
Yeah.
Why?
Luna, what are you, dying?
Yeah.
Why did you keep the liquid in it?
Did you see the other Coke?
What do you mean the other
Comes
Coke?
another.
Share a Coke with back-
Oh, Luna, you're going to die here. What does that other Coke say?
Share a Coke with Back to the Future? This one?
That's the Stranger Things one. That was in stores.
Yeah.
And that one's from Monique went into the Coke van, and you could make any label you want.
Oh.
Coke has nothing to do with Back to the Future. He orders Pepsi the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Pepsi Perfect. And then those are all VHS pop. Luna, you're
Luna.
killing the show here. Killing the show.
Stop.
With that, on that note, well, I think we've learned a lot of things from this experience. I think we've learned that my mother's fingers are too big.
Wow.
We've learned that my brother can't say anything right. We've learned that Luna has something in your nose. A little something in your nose. You know, something there. And we've learned that my father...
Now it's over here, too.
Oh my god!
This is the worst show we've ever done.
Show!
It only took day 54 for it to come crashing down.
I'm not eating chocolate. Are you eating
Oh,
chocolate,
you're taking-
Luna?
No.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with
It must have been
chocolate!
something in the
I'm
dinner.
trying to do the outro!
before you do your outro lockout key out, you must highlight the Ronald Reagan doll back there.
No, I don't want to. I don't think
We have to go look at it.
Dad!
Look at it. Look at it. It's Ronald Reagan,
God, I hate
who is
you.
mentioned in the film and gave a speech in 1986 where he said, regarding the future of America, roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. Look how uncomfortable you are.
My father has a lot of strange things in here. One being a piece of a crime scene.
Yes.
Pretty cool. Another one being my mother's wedding ring.
Well, listen.
And some 3-year-old Coca-Cola. Really cool. Really fun. I have a lot of fun.
If I get murdered, please take a piece of the crime tape.
No! That's weird! You don't think that's weird?
Also, your mom did it.
You took a piece of the tape?
No, she murdered me.
Oh. Oh.
I didn't know your mother in 1986, okay?
I thought maybe she was just there, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, can I finally stop talking now?
Oh, that would be a treat for all of us.
My father's a psychopath. In case you didn't know up until this point, I hope this can.
Where do you get to the
confirm
other
it.
cases? There's so. I mean, the first case it's almost empty when you compare it to what's in the other cases. Just saying.
Future days. We're almost at day 60. Day 60 spectacular.
We have to end it on day 60.
No, we're ending it when we get to go inside of Savers.
That's what we've all said. But it could also end with us breaking and entering into a Dave and Buster's.
Every sentence you say only confirms the fact that you are weird.
There'd be more crime tape.
No crime tape. Stop! Stop! Stop it! Stop. All right. This has been Cribs. As always, I am your host. Nobody else in this sneezing, big-fingered silicon family is the host except for me. Thank you. Wow.
We now come to you live from the bridge of the Starship Enterprise. Mr. Data.
Yes, hello. How are you today? Hello.
Impulse, powerful.
How are you all today?
Engage.
We're gonna have to, cut the CD book review over what just happened. Right
Okay.
now.
What just happened? Tell us.
A bit of setup. A couple days ago, I tried opening up commissions on
Explain
this.
what commissions are.
You pay a amount of money, and I draw you artwork. So, being part of the furry subculture, I joined some Facebook furry groups, and I tried to get my word out there. I tried all day. It went nowhere. It broke my heart, I kid you not. I published it everywhere. I worked my butt off talking to people, and no one wanted a commission. So, I tried doing Fiverr, and that was a disaster. Fiverr is terrible. Don't use it. I don't like it. It took all my information. And then finally, my last thing is I went to Amino. Amino is this app you download for your phone.
Amino's Furry 100.
It is. It's a furry
It's partially
app.
owned
Yes.
by furries.
Yes, but I stopped using it because, it doesn't...
You were popular on Amino once before.
I was. I ran a newsletter.
You have to
that I did.
explain furry.
How do you? Look it up on Google.
It's like subculture of people who put themselves in animal costumes.
Yes.
But like it's a lot more than that because a lot of people don't even own the animal costumes. They just make the characters. Most people it's like a coping mechanism where they like make themselves into these creatures and talk to other people.
It's like identifying.
Yeah.
You create a
Okay.
persona, which is
So you
your
create a
character.
persona,
Yes.
and then you engage in activities at
Yes.
this persona. So what did you do in the persona fur world?
So I took a few commissions today. I really tried, and I eventually just said like, I'll accept whatever form of payment. I just really want to get out there, I wanted to make friends. I wanted to meet people. I wanted to do something. So I got messages from 2 people who said if I could accept furry coin, which is the furry currency. So I did, and I drew them commissions, and it went nice. And since I was doing all this, I was doing this artwork. I figured, I might as well show that I have some clout on here. I might as well update my profile. So I did. I updated my profile, and I uploaded my book onto my profile, which is Rudy Writes a Song, right? And I hit the upload button. Now, I've talked about this before, right? We did a live reading of it, right, on the show.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know it from another episode. Yeah, we talked about it. Anyways, as soon as I hit the upload button, 5 minutes later, I kid you not, I got a very nice letter from someone. And I'll go ahead and read it here. And I got this around 10 a.m. Hold on a second. Wait, I'm loading on my phone here.
That's not
Here, I'm gonna roll over here. If you could just roll in front of the TV, we could just.
Yeah, like I'm on the bridge.
Yeah, we want you to be on the bridge of the Enterprise. There you go. Oh, there, it's perfect. Look at you, Mr.
So-
Data.
Hold on. It's this is amazing. Reminds me of the great storybooks I had as a kid. Love the posters, illustrations, and the warm message. And I thought that was very nice. Just some random person. I think the profile says they're from like New Mexico. They're like 17. So I heard from a stranger. I thought that was great. And I don't know how. Like, that must have got it going. Because I opened up my phone to check my app to see if my commission people ever got back to me. Because I'm still waiting on one person. And I went to the app, right? And this is the icon for opening it up. This is what you get.
Oh no.
So everyone in the world, all, 400,000, 500,000 users of this app, when they click my app, they get that. And it's not like that's the newest thing uploaded. Like, this was pinned to the top of the website by someone high up.
Yeah, no, one of the admins.
One of the admins
clearly
pinned it, yes.
for
And it's the
everybody to
loading
see.
screen. So if you have like an old phone, you're going to be staring at this for a while. You know, when you hit the record button with Josie, I had 160 notifications. Now I have 270. So I have to respond to all these people.
He's famous.
I'm
I
overwhelmed.
can't believe we know you.
I edited the top here.
We know him.
Just to quickly, I put a
Are
disclaimer.
you being for real?
I went to the top of the book and I said, edit. My heart jumped when I saw little Rudy on the main page. Thank you so much. I can't even begin to describe how I feel right now. I am beyond touched by the support. I worked on Rudy for 2 months since lockdown. From my very soul, thank you. So now they
Nice.
see that when they click it.
Okay, so we're gonna leave you to answer your
I gotta-
fan mail.
Yes. It looks like I have 14 questions submitted by
Can you take us into uncharted space, Mr. Data?
Yes. Engage. Make it so.
How did that happen?
What?
That's just weird. Oh, there we go.
Ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah, that was weird.
Ghost on the Enterprise.
Okay, and there's Rachel. How was your day?
Fabulous at 4:30 on.
You're off for the weekend.
I'm off for the weekend. It is
We got big plans tomorrow.
Shall I,
much needed.
We're gonna go through the garage and find all of Mom's old Barbie dolls. It's gonna be
Some
great.
of the responses I'm looking at here.
And we're gonna take a drive tomorrow. And we're gonna just enjoy the weekend.
Gentle Small says, this is absolutely outstanding. I'm a babysitter for a few little kids. If you ever make enough copies to reach Chicago, I will gladly buy them.
Wow, look at that.
I read,
Oh, he wants something.
Nugget Box says, I
Wow.
read this to my little bro at bedtime. He loved it.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice.
Potato Duck, are you going to publish this? I love it so much. Congratulations on being featured. Ailey says, I love this so much. The drawing style fits this book a lot, and I just adore it. Ah, congrats, you deserve it. Wow.
The day Austin became internet famous.
COVID
He's
the-
like Rebecca
COVID.
Black, Tay Zonday,
Corvid the
dramatic
Board says,
chipmunk.
This is amazing. If this were published as a children's book, I would love it. Chaotic Art Z, I want to see this published. Sad face. Factory Tribulations. Gizo Radio Paw and Forvana crying face. Great book, I love it. That's referencing some of the bands.
Can you do a sequel called Ethel the Aardvark Goes Quantity Surveying?
I like that. we were joking earlier on.
I can't get away.
We were joking earlier on what some of the sequels for this book could be. Rudy Goes to Hell is kind
Yeah,
of at the top of the
yeah.
list. Rudy breaks stay-at-home order.
Rudy refuses to self-isolate.
Yeah.
Rudy is not 6 feet apart.
Rudy reopens her
Rudy-
salon, followed by Rudy goes to jail.
Rudy gets released from jail. California style.
All right. Does anybody have anything before I turn it around and end this monster? Your mother wants the air back on.
Yep. Have a good weekend, everybody. To all the mothers, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
It's been a long week. It's been a long week.
Austin?
Yes.
He's texting
I'm-
his fans.
I have my fan mail.
All right.
They're depending on
We'll
me.
see you later.
I'll see you later.
So that was my daughter going through one case of my Back to the Future collection. I have 3 full cases, and boxes of stuff that doesn't fit in the cases. Yeah, the movie made an impression on me. And for years there was nothing to collect, so having any kind of collection is a miracle. The stuff that you wanted back when the film came out never materialized, and then some of the stuff that did, I've had along the way and lost along the way, and you go in and out of before you decide on what you're landing on. And Back to the Future is what I landed on. The movie means so much to me. It means so much to me, I wrote a book about it. For a while it was available on Amazon, called Your Friend in Time: How Back to the Future Changed My Life. It's currently out of print right now. I'm working on a new version with a few extra things, and I'm hoping to get that back up as soon as I can. But with all this free time, I haven't had time to work on that particular book. So I'm working on other books in my repertoire. You can look up The Sixth Key, The Lost Station, The Infinite Backward, and The Ice Temple. All 4 books are published on Amazon. You can check them out. They're all part of a series. I'm working on book 5 of that series, which has taken me almost 2 years now. But each book is about 500 pages, so it does take a while. And writing them is hard, but editing them is much harder. So you get what you get. The quarantine has to end at some point. I know I keep saying that. We began phase 2 here in California, whatever that means, because our governor is so secret. We don't even know what phase 2 means, because he'll say we're in phase 2 and then he'll say we haven't reached all the phases of phase 2. So he's a lot like Dr. Evil in that respect. I don't know phases. We're in phase 2 of a multi-part phase system. Okay, right. Like, tell you what, Baldy, tell us what phase we're in. Okay, I mean, it's just ridiculous. You expect to hear Dr. Evil's music whenever he talks. Just want it to end. I want my life back. I want people to have their lives back and their businesses back, and the hospitals to reopen and take people. I need to go in for stuff that I can't go in for now. Not that it's life-threatening, but I just never been able to not go to the doctor. But you can't go to the doctor right now. The medical office I go to, which is Kaiser, gigantic corporation, the office I go to down the street is closed. So if I wanted to go, I'd have to go to the full hospital emergency room, and that's a lot more than my $10 copay. Ridiculous. Here we are. Are you holding up? Are you doing well? I'm going to do a quick movie review. This is Edward Scissorhands. You can get this on Blu-ray for like 50 cents now. These are a dime a dozen. I saw this movie opening night. Of course, it stars Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder, so of course I had to be there. It's also directed by Tim Burton. This was his passion project he'd wanted to do for years. He finally got to do it after the success of Batman. Was not a commercial hit when it was released. Did not do well at all. I saw it in the theater and liked it and thought, this is great. Now, an interesting thing about this movie is that for a short time, this movie came out in 90 or 91, somewhere around there. Some of them, the early 90s are a blur, Not that I did any drugs, but I was just out and about a lot and working. And I can remember most movies that I went to and what year it was. Some of them are a little fuzzy. I know that 89 for Winona Ryder was Great Balls of Fire. 90 would have been Mermaids and Welcome Home, Roxy Carmichael. So I'm going to say by default this was 91, because the following year, 92, would have been Batman Returns. See how my brain works? You don't want to live here. You don't want to live up here. But at the time, I was working at a video store, and the guy that brought me the sports almanac that I have, and we'll probably show that in an upcoming video, he was juiced in at some studio, and at the same time I knew him, I was trying to get into the college theater scene. And it was a case where taking the class wasn't enough. You had to prove yourself to get into the theater department. There's my wife. Yes, dear? What's that? Yeah, it's really nice. So I took some theater classes. This is before I got into improv hardcore, which is what I did at the college level. But I was going to do plays. And I got cast as a not a minor role and not a lead, but like a middle of the road role in a play called Your Father Owned a Reindeer. It's kind of a silly play, but I was cast in it and I was excited to be in it. And I worked hard to show them that I was good, because you want to make an impression, because eventually you want to advance. And the night that the play opened, this guy called me and said, I have tickets to the premiere of Edward Scissorhands. Do you want to go? And the after party. And I'll tell you what, I wanted to more than anything in the world go to that. Oh my God, did I want to go. I knew all the stars would be there. Tim Burton would be there. And I hemmed and hawed for a couple hours, and I called him back and I said, dude, I'm so honored you invited me, but I have to say no. I've made a commitment to do this play, and it's opening night. And if I drop, there's a guy that will take my role in a second, and then I'll never get cast again. I'll be that guy that nobody wants to cast because he flaked out on opening night. So I didn't go to the premiere of Edward Scissorhands. I ended up doing the play. And eventually, that college that I was at doing theater, they eventually did 3 of my 1 acts that I wrote. I got to direct a couple. I got to watch one. I got to participate in one. So it was a big learning experience that began with that play, continued with improv and a few other roles. I did Importance of Being Earnest, and I was nominated for the Irene Ryan Award. And they took Rachel and myself up to San Francisco for the week, and we did acting competition. I didn't win that, but it was a great learning experience. And getting to see my plays produced on the college level was amazing. And it cemented that I wanted to be a writer. So I was at a crossroads at that moment in time. And the crossroads was honor the commitment and do the theater, or run off and go to the Hollywood party that would have lasted one night. And I probably would have been thrown out at some point. So I made the choice that in the long run benefited me, and I got to do my plays that were produced. I just showed Josie a couple of my scripts, and she couldn't believe what? She couldn't believe. She's like, "Wait, you wrote this, and then you showed it to people, and then they did it?" And I said, "Yeah."
How are you not embarrassed when your friends are like saying the lines that you wrote down?
Because if you want to be a writer, I don't have that gene. I've told you your whole life, I don't have the embarrassment gene that a lot of people have. I simply don't have it.
Hair this whole time. Gross.
See, I don't have any of that.
Just pretend that I didn't have hair when you guys were looking.
There have been a few like rare times, like when I've done live TV remotes or some of the game shows that I was on, that I was like, oh my gosh, this is a big deal. I should be nervous. Wait, I don't get nervous. I'm not that guy. And then I just go out and do it.
I don't get like nervous.
I don't get nervous. I don't get embarrassed.
I don't know. I don't get embarrassed on stage. I get embarrassed in real life.
I ever told you, I did Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat in 9th grade.
We did that at our school.
And the costume that I wore at age 14, Josie, your age, the costume that I wore was a loincloth and a jacket with no sleeves and no shirt. So I was basically about 80% naked on stage. And I remember standing there, I can remember it vividly, standing there waiting for the spotlight, because I was Potiphar, who buys Joseph. The spotlight comes on and you're the only one on stage. You could see it, it's on YouTube. In that moment I was like, I can do this. I'm actually not terrified. I can just turn off that part of my brain and do it. So that's how I got into theater. That moment was a big game changer, and so was turning down tickets to go see the premiere of Edward Scissorhands and the celebrities in the movie. I did end up getting to meet Tim Burton, or seeing him, when I did extra work on Ed Wood, like I talked about last night. So we've come full circle. And the circle stays unbroken, and the unbroken circle is we're stuck in shutdown quarantine on day 54. We are marching to that inevitable date. What day, Josie? Day 60.
Day 60.
We are counting on you, day 60, and it's coming. So, hang tight, be safe, be kind to each other, and don't pay for bags, they're free. That's just a few reasons that you should keep watching. But the main reason is what, Josie?
I don't know, there's 91 of them.
91 reasons.